That guy.
Guy who eats all the food.
He does.
We always start that way, don't we?
Thanks for checking out our exclusive digital show, Mid-Conversation, the Good Dowson Roundup.
Highlighting and talking about some of our favorite segments from the morning show you may have missed.
I'm digital editorial lead Donnie, joined
Hi,
by
Donnie.
meteorologist Zach. Hi, Zach. Good day, anchors. Dave, Casey, Amanda.
We're going to talk about the morning show segment in just a minute, but as always, let's check out some weather videos
All
with
right,
Zach.
buckle up. Weather around the world. Let's go to New York, where a severe thunderstorm hit West Bloomfield, and a downburst, a rapid downburst, was caught on video. Yeah, it's an impressive rain shaft there. Downburst is strong localized downdraft that appears along the edge of thunderstorms.
Wait, how'd you know it was rapid?
That's just
They
a
usually are.
inside joke.
Okay. You'll tell me when I'm older.
No, I kept saying, somewhere along the line I started talking about rapid downbursts. I thought that was an actual thing. He's like, there's no rapid, just downburst. But I would bet most of the downbursts are pretty rapid.
Probably.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
It's a good adjective.
That's the burst part.
Yeah.
It's rapid.
Darn right.
Like taking a glass of water, dumping it on this, what happens? Spreads out, right?
Rapid.
Is that a
That's what
rapid
happens,
downburst?
yes.
Okay.
Just
don't do that, by the way.
Oh, don't do that? Okay.
Not here.
All right, to a different kind of storm now in Egypt. Yeah, visibility is lowered because of a dust storm. Hit the oasis near Cairo. A low pressure system was moving through the area with strong winds, which brought the dust and reduced the visibility. It's also called a haboob.
Oh, yeah.
Can you imagine if you just wanted to go out and sit in that pool?
Not today.
Yeah.
Can you imagine trying to clean that pool all the
that's
time?
true,
That's a mess. When we had the West Texas dust storms around here, man, so much dust in the pool.
That looks
That's
very Egypty. That's
I thought you might have said Star Wars.
yeah, that too.
yeah.
Like
Tatooine.
What's that,
Tatooine.
What's that dune place? Arrakis?
Yes.
Isn't it kind of orangey like that?
Yeah.
What'd you
The
call it?
planet.
Yeah. Sorry.
Great name, Zacharakis.
Zacharakis. I got all that
You
Zacharakis.
may have just changed your name.
I like it.
Meteorologist Zacharakis.
All right, let's go to Argentina, where they had some fresh snow. Ooh, that's nice, fluffy snow. Officials
is.
say they saw parts of the region near Chile border, saw anywhere from 3 to 15 inches of snow. Winter wonderland.
I was just about to say, isn't it winter over there right now, or
Not-
getting close
not
to
quite,
it?
not quite.
But
It's
we're
fall.
nearing the season.
Is it late fall?
Late fall.
Late fall snow.
Late fall snowfall.
All right, let's head down under to Australia and check out some interesting emu sounds. Take a listen. Barely.
That's
What
the
was
sound.
that?
Yeah, so.
All right, Zeus Victoria says the rumbling, drumming noises made by the emu named Frankie and her posturing are part of courtship communication behavior. Oh, okay, calm.
Keep reading.
Emus inflated an air sac at the front of their throats, and then they reverberate noise through that to make that noise.
That's pretty cool.
Travel up to
Yeah, it
almost a mile and a half to attract a mate.
All the guys coming by.
Got my attention.
Bring all the boys to the yard
It's so
there.
interesting because in the story, the guy, I guess he's the trainer. I don't know what you call the guy, the zoo trainer or whatever. He was saying how everyone.
Zookeeper.
Hey, zoo trainer. Why is that emu making that noise? Zoo
He was
trainer.
saying everyone kind of always thinks that he's the one making the noise.
Oh, for real?
Because he's walking around and you can hear that
Yeah.
sort of. It sounds really fake.
It does sound fake.
It doesn't
Sounds like a
sound
drum
real.
or
It
like
sounds
a-
like someone's
yeah.
doing it in the
Yeah.
background. Yeah. But
That's cool.
yeah, that's pretty cool. So now we already have an insight into emu courtship.
Emu.
Next week's going to be real good.
That was
I found one
interesting.
we're going to talk about next week. It's been real good.
Oh, really?
Oh, you already
Koalas.
found?
Yeah.
Oh, koalas.
Yeah.
Oh.
Wow.
Teaser.
Postino popped by for a visit with Libby to talk about their offerings.
Oh, I tried some of this. Delicious.
Oh,
That's what they made. You were
Yes.
here?
Bruschettas. Hey, you
Stuff on
finally got
toast.
here when all the food was here.
yeah. Variety of the ever-changing boutique wines, paninis, salads, charcuterie boards. Currently, their only Austin location is on South Lamar, but they are opening one in Brikerwood soon. So Zach, tell us all about the spread.
I'm so used to Dave coming in, stealing all this. I'm like hurrying up to get there. I'm like, you know what? There's
That's
no one
not
else here.
fair.
There's no one else here. So
Shots
Well,
fired.
first
Yeah,
of
I
all,
got
yeah,
full
that
of
is shots fired. First of all, if I'm doing the segment, it's not stealing it. Maybe you're coming in and stealing it.
oh, maybe.
But I'm
But there's
happy.
one that had like it was like a
See, now he
margarita
comes here.
pizza,
Yeah, okay.
Oh, okay.
and then there was one with a lot of bacon on it and pico gallo.
She was making like a
gallo.
fig one. I think she said.
Yeah, I didn't
like
try that
fig
one.
and-
Yeah,
Yeah.
you're going to keep that one.
I love figs.
Okay,
You know
good,
figs?
good.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, I like figs.
Is that the
Yeah,
fig?
there's the
that
big
one.
one.
Boy, the
All right.
one that looked like a pizza. I guess basically it was a pizza.
Yeah, it was,
That's what I
basically.
like.
Oh, the margarita one.
Yeah.
I've had some of their stuff. It's really good. And Rebecca, our evening anchor. She loves that place. 'Cause I think it started in Phoenix.
Huh, okay, cool.
Do you know?
Cool story.
Fiesta San Antonio, it's underway. Jenna King was there on opening day. She checked out some of the floats. Before the Battle of the Flowers parade, Miss San Antonio joined her as well. Fiesta celebrates the culture and heritage of the city, runs for 11 days. We were recently out at the, not we, but G, our photographer.
Not
streamed
we, but G.
Yeah, the Texas Cavaliers River Parade that was Monday,
Okay.
as we filmed this. And Fiesta officially ends on May 4th.
It's a heck of a party.
Yeah, it looks really cool. I
Days
wish I
and
could go
days.
out there.
So which flowers are winning?
I don't know. Do you know?
Is there a competition?
I
Well, it's
think
in
it
the
has
Battle
something
of the
to do
Flowers.
with.
Okay, I'm
yeah.
like, I'm really confused.
Jenna did say, which was pretty cool about the Battle of Flowers Parade, it's like all done by women. Like they organize it and everything like that. So it's kind of one of the few, I think they said parades that's the case.
She ought to keep her mic with those flowers. Yeah. every time you're interviewing someone, just stick some flowers in their face.
And if you want to see the River Parade, go to our YouTube channel.
Okay.
Yeah, check it out. Full thing. All
Fox 7
this hard
Austin?
work. Yeah.
Oh, I love watching old parades.
Oh, we have a bunch of old parades.
I believe you.
Are you serious or no?
I can't tell if you're serious or not.
You didn't sell that. I love watching old parades.
Complete sarcasm.
Wow. I like to watch old parades. It's interesting.
You know, I almost thought you did because you're the archivist around here.
Well, yeah.
But
if
not
it's-
old parades.
If it's old enough. Not
It
for
has to
next
be of a
week.
certain
Not a week
age.
old.
All right.
It's got to age a little more like a wine.
All right.
To go.
Or you had,
Kids can
or your
enjoy it.
kid was in the parade
All right,
and you
all right.
missed it. You
I
want to
feel like
go
a-
back.
No. Mr. Claiborne, the tie comes off and the
Now-
smoke
Yes.
comes
Now
on.
you need to watch it to give it one view.
Oh, I
Okay.
love watching
All
old
right.
parades.
All right.
Make up for it.
I'll watch it twice.
Sit close to the day.
Maybe 3 times.
Okay, there's a new Texas-inspired restaurant at Domain Northside called Haywire. Atiana San Miguel and I went to check that out. Atiana took a little tour of the place while I stayed downstairs watching the new Fantastic Four trailer on my phone.
Wait, this was that long ago?
Pictured
That trailer
what
came
now?
out like
Yeah,
weeks
it just
ago.
came out. It was really good. And then I started my participation in the second. by going
Did
into-
Donnie write you dirty on this?
He did it himself.
Okay,
That's all that
This
was.
is what happens when I write myself.
okay.
Went into a little private dining room behind a secret door. Looks like a bookshelf. So
Is
if you
that
visit the
behind
that's
that guy in
it.
the cowboy
Yeah.
hat? That's pretty cool.
Yeah. So if you go to this restaurant, just push on that bookshelf. See what happens.
Really?
Make sure it's the right one though. Is there more?
Yeah. You might look like an idiot.
Those onion rings right there?
Yeah.
Those are massive.
I'm getting to the onion rings. They're good. But the food was incredible. We had a giant tomahawk steak, ceviche, really good onion rings,
that did look
with
good.
a dipping sauce, tacos, and my favorite, the pecan pie.
Oh, that looked really. It was huge.
It was huge, and I was the only one that wanted it.
Oh, that's nice. I love it when it works out that way.
was
That's a good
huge.
deal.
So did y'all get to take that home with you?
Yeah, we took a lot of it home. Dana took some of the steak home.
Well,
She
that,
said
the,
her and her dog had the steak.
well, the tomahawk.
Dog
well,
must have been pretty happy.
well,
about
that bone, because I've often given my dog the tomahawk bone, and that is
yeah.
the best
Loves it?
for the dogs. Yeah.
Those are the biggest onion rings I think I've ever seen in
really
my life.
are.
Yeah.
Big.
And I'm not a huge onion guy, but
Okay.
I like onion rings.
Yeah.
And you gotta have the right sauce.
I don't know
They
if
have
I
the
like
right
them
sauce.
that big.
Okay.
It's a lot of onion.
Well,
There
could
we
you cut it, slice it up?
I guess.
Slice up the onion ring.
Just make the
Hey,
onion
good,
smaller.
yeah.
It's really good. It's on Rock Rose at the Domain. Domain.
Hop, jump, and a
So
skip.
Casey, you couldn't wait 30
Never
minutes to see that trailer?
No, when I was just sitting at the table downstairs with a glass of water.
Okay.
He likes watching trailers. Not old parades.
You couldn't be
Not all parades.
Trailers. Trailers for new movies.
I was watching the Rose Parade from 1990.
All right, give me a minute. I'm in the middle.
Move it along.
Moral Lives is singing here. Give me a second.
Donnie and I love a good film press junket. It's where the cast and crew of a movie just sit in a well-lit room for hours on end, talking with different media outlets across the country. We recently did a junket for A24's Legend of Ochi. And Ochi are these mythical creatures that make a cooing noise.
Not like those birds we heard earlier.
No. Being the hardline journalists we are, of course we had to try and do the noise with actors Finn Wolfhard and Helena Zankel.
Teach Donnie and I a little bit of this.
We tried it. It seemed very hard.
It's like a high-pitched Chewbacca.
You know, I hate to break it to you, but I don't speak Ochi.
Rank 9.
Great, I do.
What is
That's
it?
pretty good.
That's pretty good.
That's more, honestly, that's more pigeon than Ochi, I feel like.
Whoa.
Burn. We
It was
also
kind of pigeony though.
It was a little bit. We also talked with director Isaiah Saxon and actress Emily Watson. He wasn't in the junket, but Willem Dafoe is in this movie. He's so great in it. Plays sort of the bad guy. The movie is seriously really good. These Ochi are all practical effects, high-tech puppets, basically. So the movie really feels like one of our favorite action-adventure movies from the 80s, like E.T., Goonies, or Gremlins. Go check it out. It's
Yeah,
really
and a
good.
lot of the set, he matte painted it, right?
Yeah, the
He's
director
art.
is an
Yeah.
artist himself, and so a lot of those matte paintings that are not real locations, like a beautiful mountain, he painted the backdrop.
Oh, wow.
This is really
That's
cool.
real artistry.
Yeah, it's just a handmade film.
So he was one of the guys really
First
involved
feature
in
film.
Stranger Things, right? Is
Ben
that
Wolfhard? Yeah.
Well, no, but also the director.
Oh, this
I thought.
guy? I don't know.
I don't think so.
I thought I read that in the intro.
Oh, maybe.
Did you guys put it in there? But maybe I'm wrong.
I know this was his first feature film. And
Yeah.
the interesting about the film, though, is that there's barely any, like,
Dialogue?
yeah.
So it's all ooh, ooh.
There's a lot, but it's a lot of
They had to sit there long at the coffee shop to write that, and then he's all, and then this guy says,
Just for a movie of that length, there would be
Yeah,
a
I
lot more
guess so,
talking. So
yeah.
I think there's a lot of just like things that are
And
happening.
Finn Wolfhard, who was in Stranger Things, like
Yes,
maybe
yeah.
missed a period putting that in the intro. Like he was in Stranger
It
Things
makes
a
me
lot.
want to go back and see. I could have sworn that.
But
yeah.
he didn't have a lot of lines, and so that's what I was asking him is, you do a lot with your voice in Stranger Things and Ghostbusters, but with this, you're doing a lot with your face, because we don't know what he's thinking, and he has to transmit that.
He says he like normally talks a lot in most of his
yes,
roles.
yes,
Yeah.
which I could.
And
see.
in real life, he said.
Yeah.
Yeah, in real life, yeah. Good guy.
I listened.
We'll
to
have
the
full
show.
interviews on.
Did you watch their trailer at least?
The Ochi trailer?
Yeah.
It didn't sell it for me initially.
So we went back
so
to
you
the
did,
parade.
okay.
Yeah.
Like, no, back to
I
the
watched the
parade.
movie and it was great.
Okay, cool.
A little viewing party upstairs.
Yeah, we did.
They need to redo the trailer then. That's what you're saying.
Yeah, it's all in how you cut a trailer. The Fantastic
That
Four
is
trailer
true.
was
It's,
great.
yeah.
Yeah, but the trailer can also be malign. It might
can.
give you
It
the
can.
whole, or it might be like sell you a really bad movie.
Yeah.
Which I guess is great marketing.
Like Bicentennial Man, remember that movie? It was
Robin Williams?
It was Robin Williams. Remember the trailer was like, I believe in miracles, like this happy
I did
kids
not.
thing. And the movie is, wow, it's
Heavy.
just a complete.
There's your rabbit hole today.
Well, sorry.
Preservation Austin recently held its homes tour, and Jenna King checked out one of the houses built in 1893.
Beautiful home.
The homeowner moved in 1985, renovated it. It was one of those featured during the two-day event last weekend. Homes are private. The tour is the opportunity for people to check out some pieces of Austin history. The tour started back in 1993. That did look like a cool home, some really
Wow.
cool spaces kind of in the woods up
Yeah,
there.
I think she said it was like going to be condemned, or it was already kind of condemned, and they were going to rezone it as business, and then the neighborhood wanted to save it, so they kept it as a residential, and then she bought it and renovated it.
Wow.
So
Cool.
Yeah, it is cool.
I like when people do that.
Yeah.
Wish I had the money to do something.
Yeah, me too.
And time.
Keep dreaming, Don.
I know.
Sherry Shepard's talk show is back, and our Katie Worth got a chance to chat with her about what we can expect. She talked to us about guests and more ahead of her show's recent season premiere.
It was great.
And she loved our musical guest that day.
Yeah, she was singing along.
I had
about
the waffles. I had the waffles.
But I was disappointed she didn't talk about a special guest appearance on our show. Good
Oh yeah.
Maybe she finally
and the-
forgot and she's over the
She
trauma.
probably tried to
She
forget.
probably did. Yeah.
Something bad happened?
No, we had a great time.
There was a green thing.
Let's don't talk about that. Let's don't talk about that.
All right, that's
Oh,
fine.
we had a good
We'll
time
tell
on
you.
the show.
It was a good story.
I'll
She talked
tell
about it on
Dave
talk show. Yeah,
after
we'll tell you
the
about it after show. Yeah.
Off the air.
Yeah.
This is already off the air. It's like double off the air.
It was such a big moment for her. Casey was on her show.
Twice.
Twice.
Yeah,
Not just
exactly.
once. She talked about it twice.
Yeah, 2 days in a row.
You were on the show?
She used
The,
clips on her
the,
show.
the, and
Casey
the,
was
on
in
the
it,
couch.
yeah.
and the issue
okay.
that
She had a big picture of our interview. She's like, because Casey interviewed me, and
Oh,
then
nice.
she like,
Did you say anything
Talked
about
about what
us?
happened.
Yeah.
well, yeah, that time, yeah.
Texas Exes,
weather
it's the
guy.
University of Texas Alumni Association that has announced its recipients of the 2025 Longhorn 100 Awards. Jenna checked a few of the spots out. You're looking at our visit to Lick Honest Ice Creams, founded in 2011. They have unique flavors, and they source from family-owned farms and food artisans to make their ice creams from scratch. Jenna also visited Supply Showroom and Antone's. The Longhorn 100 Awards, it honors the fastest growing Longhorn businesses, and their official rankings are going to be unveiled at a gala?
You say good.
On May 2nd. So Lake is great. They recently did they called it a terrific, like, how would you say that? Terrific.
like the tariffs?
Yes, a
A play
terrific.
on words?
Because they were just trying to shine a spotlight on the fact that a lot of the ingredients that people are going to be using, like coconut, chocolate, coffee, is going to probably go up a little bit. And so they made one called that.
Terrific.
and is it
$86.
145% more expensive
No.
than
So it's the
the
same
original?
price. They're just like telling people like these are the things that are may go up
That's a
leave
good
all
way
the
to
terrace
visualize
stuff
it,
over.
yeah.
So
And
it's kind of interesting.
big tip of the cat to the young man who's now relatively young alum who's running Antone's.
Oh, yeah,
The
yeah.
morning after the big blues
Yeah.
festival or the anniversary party.
Yeah.
He came on the very next morning. Talking to Jenna.
He looked tired.
Yeah, he said he was a little
But he got
tired.
through it. He
Yeah,
got
that was
through
a big deal, but that's good. Appreciate that.
If you are looking for a new workout or maybe just something different to change things up, Jenna headed out to a spot you might want to check out. KRUUX offers a variety of activities that include bouldering, strength training, and yoga. Jenna was at their Pflugerville location. They have locations as well in Central and South Austin, plus one in Houston.
Have y'all been bouldering?
Now, my son, there was a time he was
Years.
really into
Yeah.
it, and that is.
It's
looks
quite
really
the
tall.
workout.
Yeah.
The few times I've done it, I went with Noel one time.
Okay.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
Another cool story.
I was just thinking of the last time I was like,
cool
oh, yeah.
stories.
But
really
it just
wanna do
really
it.
hurts your leg, like it really, because you forget how much of your legs. It's
a workout, Don.
You're
use,
using?
If there was one of these in my neighborhood, I think I would be jacked.
Is
Because
Pflugerville
it looks
too
so
far?
fun. I don't know. Is this
Well,
fairly
it's
new?
so physical you have to do it, but it's also a puzzle you have to solve.
Yeah.
Which is cool.
Yeah.
I like that.
Using your brain too.
Yeah, I don't have to do that. I don't have that much to use.
How do you do that?
Well, on May 4th, you can head out to Kalahari Resorts for their 4th annual Food and Not Just Wine Festival. Katie got details about the event, which will have cooking demonstrations, live entertainment, and plenty of tastings and beverages. They brought those fruit skewers, which were so good.
Very
were
delicious.
good.
I wasn't
What's the
figure out
fruit
what
that looks like dice again?
It's the dragon fruit.
dragon
Dragon.
Dragon.
Yes,
Fruit.
very expensive.
Oh, well.
Oh, for real?
Looks good on a
It's
skewer.
imported.
Yeah.
I
That's
think
gonna
it
get
was,
more
it's
expensive.
like mangoes. I think there was a grapefruit papaya, maybe.
We thought it was papaya. I think it's grapefruit.
Yeah.
Grapefruit.
It was very delicious. Kiwi.
I do like kiwi.
Kiwi's very good.
Kiwi a lot.
So
Mangoes are delicious.
head out there and have more than just wine. Or just have wine.
Or just have one. I mean, you do you.
Okay, I didn't write this one. We'll see what
Uh-oh.
treasures there are.
Here we go.
There are plenty of good patios in
Darn right
Austin.
there are.
And Jenna headed to check out a few. You're looking at Chmers, which is on the east side. It's from the same team behind Armadillo Den and Dainty Dillo, which was another patio Jenna visited. Chalmers is influenced by the West Texas desert and road trips and is actually located in a fully transformed gas station on East Cesar Chavez. Food items on offer include roll and smoke barbecue and discata. Discata?
I think it's Discata.
Discata,
right?
which makes tacos.
No.
I think you talked to them. That's why I thought
I
maybe
didn't talk to him.
remember.
I'm hoping Jenna talked to him.
Oh,
Discaday? I don't know. Another spot.
Definitely not that.
Amanda's gonna say probably no on that one.
I mean, I think it's Discata.
Y'all got that.
I would go with
That
that.
sounds
Yeah,
good.
that sounds good.
Another spot Jenna visited on her patio day was Stargazer, which is located on Springdale.
Katie and I were talking about Chalmers because it's a big place for people to go watch sports.
Oh.
So that outdoor area behind them, they have a bunch of TVs. So during
She was saying
football-
that's
it's a
the Georgia
too,
bar.
yeah.
So her
Yeah.
husband, before we see this, is Georgia alum. So they go to all those.
Yeah. During the basketball season.
A lot of that was under your breath.
As we are taping, she will be married at some point, and that will be her husband.
Let's get married.
No, Katie.
Not too far from Kingsville is a spot you can check out for a quiet weekend. Pamela Blanc from Austin Travels stopped by to chat about Baffin Bay. She caught a fish that was so big, she had to throw it back.
Oh,
wow.
Because she thought I was pregnant.
Or something, sure.
It was a bull. What?
Do you have to throw
Big
them back
red.
after a
She
certain
said
size?
she said they had to. This was a very big. I don't know if that's going to be in the pictures here.
Okay, Zach, where's Kingsville?
South Texas.
South of Corpus.
South
Okay,
Florida.
I should know where that is. Yeah. Okay.
And you
This
said
is right over by King Ranch.
All right, so
you hadn't really been, or you?
I haven't been to I've been to Kingsville, obviously. I haven't been to Baffin Bay.
I haven't either.
But big for fishing, big for bird watching. If you're into birding,
really?
do that down there. But there's not a lot of infrastructure down there, so you're kind of.
But you kind of, but if you want that, if you're craving, getting off the grid and,
fishing.
being by yourself.
Camping, some fishing.
You and the birds.
Loving every minute.
Yeah.
I think it's like country.
If you've missed our cooking segments with HEB, guess what? They are back. They're back. Years and years away, but they're back. Chef Samantha Sam, she says, caller Carrillo stopped by to make some carne asada, a Latin American dish meaning stewed meat, which is delicious and has its roots in Puerto Rican cuisine. Her recipe only requires 5 ingredients made in one pot, and it was quite the hit around here yesterday.
It smelled great.
It smelled amazing.
Well, and the HEB, it's their ready-made sauce. And
Yes,
the
so
HEB
easy
cooking
to
it is
do it.
so easy. Just put it in there in crock pot overnight. That's what you're pointing
Talking
to.
about it
Yeah.
as we speak.
And we all learned the difference between guisada and asada.
Yes.
That was confusing. a little bit.
Guisada is to stew, asada is to grill.
Grill it.
Oh, okay.
So you didn't learn the difference.
Yeah, dummy.
I wasn't
He's just
doing the weather thing. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, that's
He's
right. There
just
was
there to
weather
eat.
yesterday. I forgot about that.
But now I know.
He didn't care what it is. Just feed it to him.
Yeah.
He was like, "Enchilada."
All right, let's take a dive into our video vault and check
Hope
out
it's a
some
parade.
Oh, I know. Hopefully it's a parade.
the parade next
Darn
week.
it.
Now, yeah.
Okay,
It's
all right.
from under the Texas Capitol Dome.
Under the
this
dome.
video is from the 1970s. I'm going to say, believe it's then Texas House Speaker Price Daniel Jr. He was House Speaker from 1973 to 1975. This is just a video of him swearing people in, speaking. It's pretty cool. I don't know.
It's cool. Yeah.
I mean, it looks.
The same?
Well, yes, it looks the same too, but I was surprised at
like
how
the
well it
microphone.
looked.
I know.
Right.
That's serious. We need to get a couple of those
I know.
on our desk.
Doesn't Casey have one?
I was just
Yeah, you
thinking
do
that.
have
I think
one.
he has one on
Yeah.
his desk like that.
Right up
He's
here.
swearing
I tried
somebody in.
to. I tried to find out who the people he was swearing in was, but it was just too hard. I couldn't figure it out.
How much time did you dedicate to the project?
About 15 minutes.
Okay, that's a solid 15 minutes.
I try on the
Yeah.
video vault, try to get some information out there.
Probably a lot of cigarette smoke in there. What do you think?
Yeah, it's just be
Inside the
we can have
Capitol?
some heaters.
What if
in
one
it.
of these are
cigars?
is Lloyd Doggett? Was he a representative before?
You think that's Lloyd Doggett?
No, I'm just saying. What if one of them is? I don't know.
Is that Lloyd Doggett right there?
No idea.
No. Hey, you remember one of those guys, Lloyd Doggett?
He's important enough to where we were shooting him. So.
Yeah.
I don't know.
That
This
might
looks
be
like-
Lloyd Doggett, actually.
What does it look like?
All the people there are very, very young. I don't think it's the legislation.
So you don't think it's the same? You don't think
I
it's
think it's
central?
a country or one of
I
those
think it's
type deal?
Boy State
Or,
or
yeah.
something.
Like that makes sense. Yeah.
So it's a swearing in of something else?
Yeah, because these look like college.
Or it's
you're right,
who are
you're right.
coming in to get a sense of what
This is the problem when
government-
I'm
This guy, I don't know.
This
what
is
he
the
thinks
problem
about
when
it.
I'm an internet sleuth. My sleuthing may or may not be true.
That was
so,
15 minutes well spent, Donnie.
All right, let's
I'm
land
pretty
the
sure I got
plane.
one person. I got Price Daniel Jr. right, I think. I'm pretty
You think?
confident
Let's hope.
on that.
Let's hope.
Yes.
All right, let's land the plane, folks. Thank you for watching this edition of the
Go.
Good Day Austin
Meter's
Roundup.
running.
Get details about the stories we talked about in the Good Day section of our website.
You can also subscribe to our YouTube channel.
Remember, Good Day Austin starts each weekday morning at 5 a.m. and you can watch on our Fox Mobile app.
They are free to download, and you can stream on your phone as well as on multiple platforms like Roku and Apple TV.
And besides our morning show and newscast, we also got some other great shows that stream exclusively on our digital platforms like Fox 7 Espanol and TRS Texas. So be sure to check it out. Thanks for watching this. Go watch a parade. Have a great day.
On our YouTube
You
channel.
really need to. I'm going to make you watch that break.
Oh my God. Yay. Thank you.
Can't wait. Yeah, I'm not watching old parades.